Welcome, seekers of knowledge, to Sanatan Puranas. Today, we journey back in time, not just into mythology, but into the realm of ancient history and anthropology, to unravel one of the most fascinating mysteries of the Ramayana. We all know the epic tale of Sri Rama, his beloved Sita, and the valiant Vanara Sena that helped him in his quest. But who are these Vanaras? Were they simply an army of intelligent monkeys, or something far more profound? Let's look at the revered figure of Bajrangbali, Hanuman. Is he a divine being in a simian form, or could he represent a lost species of ancient humanoids, a missing link in our own evolutionary story? Let's peel back the layers of legend and look at the Ramayana through a different, more scientific lens. The very word Vanara gives us our first clue. In Sanskrit, it can be broken down into Van, meaning forest, and Nara, meaning man. So, Vanara literally translates to forest man or man of the forest. This interpretation suggests that the Vanaras were not just animals, but a distinct tribe or species of beings who inhabited the dense forests of ancient India. The epic describes them with features that are a curious blend of human and primate. They possessed tails and were covered in fur, yet they walked upright, spoke human languages, and lived in a sophisticated society with kings, social structures, and a strong code of ethics. They built cities, like the magnificent Kishkinda, and had a deep understanding of statecraft and warfare. These aren't the behaviors of ordinary monkeys. This complex culture points towards a highly evolved species, one that possessed intelligence and social organization comparable to that of humans. Let's consider the physical descriptions. The Ramayana portrays the Vanaras as possessing immense physical strength, agility, and the ability to leap incredible distances. Hanuman's legendary leap across the ocean to Lanka is a prime example of these extraordinary abilities. From an anthropological viewpoint, could these descriptions be an ancient account of a species like Homo erectus or another hominid that coexisted with early Homo sapiens? These early human relatives were known for their robust builds and powerful musculature, adapted for a life of survival in the wild. Imagine a tribe of these beings, living in the deep jungles of the Deccan Plateau. They would have been perfectly adapted to their environment, their physical prowess honed by generations of navigating dense forests and rugged terrains. Their tale could be a literal description, or it could be a misinterpretation of a specific type of clothing, a ceremonial sash, or even a unique anatomical feature of their species that has since vanished from the evolutionary record. The epic also mentions their distinct social hierarchy. Sugriva was the king of Kishkinda, ruling with the help of wise counselors like Hanuman and powerful commanders like Angada. This is not a simple alpha-male structure seen in primate groups, it's a functioning kingdom. They had laws, customs, and a deep sense of loyalty and duty. When Sugriva pledged his army to Rama, it was a formal political and military alliance, not just a herd of animals following a leader. This level of social complexity is a hallmark of intelligent, sentient beings. Furthermore, the Vanaras were masters of their environment. They had an encyclopedic knowledge of the forest, understanding its hidden paths, its secret resources, and the medicinal properties of its countless plants and herbs. Remember the moment when Lakshmana was gravely wounded by Indrajit's arrow? It was the Vanara physician Sashina who diagnosed the injury and knew that only the mythical Sanjeevani herb could save him. And it was Hanuman, with his speed and knowledge of the Himalayas, who was dispatched on this critical mission. This deep botanical and medical knowledge is indicative of a culture that has spent millennia living in harmony with nature, passing down wisdom through generations. This isn't just instinct, it's accumulated, shared knowledge, a library of information stored not in books, but in the collective memory of a people. Now, let's turn our attention to the central figure of our exploration, Hanuman. He is described as a Chiranjeevi, an immortal being who will live through the ages. He is a divine figure, the son of the wind god Vayu, and a supreme devotee of Sri Rama. His divinity and his Vanara form are not mutually exclusive. In Sanatana Dharma, the divine can manifest in countless forms. The divine essence can choose to be born into any species, any family, to fulfill a specific purpose. Perhaps the divine chose the form of a Vanara to bridge the gap between the world of humans and the world of these powerful forest dwellers. Hanuman's existence as both a god and a Vanara elevates the entire species, showing that divinity is not limited to the human form. He embodies the highest virtues: unwavering devotion, selfless service, incredible strength tempered with profound humility, and supreme intelligence. He is a scholar, a musician, a warrior, and a yogi. His mastery over the Vedas and other scriptures is said to be unparalleled. Could an ancient hominid species have developed such intellectual and spiritual depth? If we consider the possibility of a parallel evolutionary path, why not? Evolution isn't a single, straight line. It's a branching tree, with many offshoots and possibilities. The story of the Vanaras could be the preserved memory of a time when our ancestors, Homo sapiens, were not the only intelligent, tool-using, culture-building species on the planet. Fossil records from around the world have shown that different hominid species did indeed coexist for thousands of years. We know of the Neanderthals in Europe and the Denisovans in Asia. Is it so far-fetched to believe that another such species existed in the Indian subcontinent, one that was eventually memorialized in our epics as the forest men? The Ramayana, in this light, becomes more than just a religious text. It transforms into a potential historical document, a cultural memory of a bygone era, preserving the story of our interaction with another intelligent species. The Vanara Sena wasn't an army of animals trained for war. It was an alliance with a proud and powerful race of beings who chose to fight for Dharma, for righteousness, alongside Sri Rama. Their loyalty, their courage, and their sacrifice were instrumental in the victory over evil. They were not subordinates, they were allies, friends, and devotees. The deep emotional bonds between Rama, Lakshmana, and Vanaras like Hanuman and Sugriva speak to a relationship built on mutual respect and love, not one of master and animal. So, when we look at Hanuman, we see a beautiful confluence of possibilities. He is the divine son of Vayu, a symbol of ultimate strength and devotion. And he is also the pinnacle of the Vanara race, a man of the forest who represents a lost chapter in the story of life on Earth. The mystery of the Vanaras encourages us to look at our ancient stories with a fresh perspective, to see them not just as myths, but as rich tapestries woven with threads of history, anthropology, and profound spiritual truth. Perhaps the Vanaras were indeed a distinct species of ancient hominids. Perhaps they were a tribe of humans who lived so deeply in nature that they were described in these terms. Or perhaps, the truth is a blend of all these ideas, a reality far more complex and wonderful than we can imagine. The figure of Hanuman teaches us that greatness is not defined by our form or our species. It is defined by our actions, our devotion, and our character. Whether a god, an ancient hominid, or a divine blend of both, Bajrangbali's legacy is one of selfless service and unwavering faith. What are your thoughts on this fascinating subject? Do you believe the Vanaras were a real, ancient species? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for joining us on this exploration. If you found this journey into the past enlightening, please like this video, subscribe to Sanatan Puranas, and ring the bell icon so you never miss an episode where we uncover the hidden gems of our ancient heritage. Until next time, stay curious and keep seeking the truth.